All right, yo, it's Saturday. You know what that means. It's the best pregame show regarding all times of Atlanta Falcons sports, more so Atlanta Falcons. What we have right here, we got three special guests added to the fact of our own, the Black Adam Schefter. We got Twisted to my immediate right, but you may not know these three guys that's next to Twisted. He went out and did some scouting, and he got three guys that know what the hell they're talking about from all three phases of the game. We got to his immediate right. We got Will from Four-Man Rush. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if anybody in here is affiliated with Carolina Panthers, or you like the Carolina Panthers, or you mess with them in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow their podcast. It's the Four-Man Rush, all right? On YouTube. We got at the bottom, we got Big Kev. You anything you want to know about the trenches, anything like that? That's your man right there. Big Kev down at the bottom. He's gonna be at the game tomorrow. Make sure you give him a hard time. And at the bottom, we got our resident scout. We got 601 DC. So make sure y'all say what's up. Yo, Will, talk to him, bro.
Yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in. Four-Man Rush Panthers podcast. You know, we putting out Panthers content. We also cover other teams as well. You know, thank you for having us this morning. Ready to talk the Panthers Falcons now.
What you got for him, Kev?
Yo, what's up? This is Kev, aka 4MR_Country Kev on Twitter. Follow us if you love that trench work. You know where the game is really decided at. You know, all that cute shit on the outside, all nice and well, but the tone is set in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? O-line, D-line, or whatnot, it don't matter. You know, when it comes to them trenches, I'm the guy to holler at.
For sure that. 601 DC, Four-Man Rush. Let's get to
it. All right. So, yo, Twisted, you still with us? Look like YouTube ain't letting you be great, man. You still with us, bro? Oh, my man just like froze out just when you was about to start. You know what I'm saying?
And TT talk about my internet. Come on, man.
It looked like that's what the Panthers want to do to Matt Ryan tomorrow. Just freeze him out. You know what I'm saying?
Was that an iPhone user?
Yo. But before we're gonna give him an opportunity to come back, but while we wait for him to pay the bills or whatever he got to do on that side. Oh man, we got somebody off the top rope.
Mad Mike,
great one, Mad Mike.
What's happening? What's happening?
Good with
I just had to check. I don't know who you are. Like who are you guys? Where you come from? Like what's going on? Somebody come in here talking about that trench work. You know, I'm gonna have to pull that card. I'm gonna have to pull that card if you ain't on your ish. Come on, it's the great one here. Hey man, you guys have a good show. Man. I just came on for a second to talk some shit, and that's all I got to say, man. Y'all have a great show, dog.
That's mad.
That's good, Mike.
Hollywood right there. All right, yo, Twisted, we already did all our introductions and whatnot. So, without further ado, once again, like I said, the Black Adam Schefter, take it away, man. Twisted take.
Hey, listen to me clear. The Panthers versus the Falcons is in one day. Twisted will be in attendance to watch the game. Kev will be there. Hopefully, I can take some pictures with Kev after the game, and hopefully, I can talk trash while we going through the game. Let's see what's up with that. But as far as the Falcons, I'll let y'all get into the Panthers or y'all inactive, but let's get into the Falcons. Unfortunately, only person we are missing is Dante Fowler. That's one of the key people that gets sacks for our team, has 2 forced fumbles moving forward. But everybody else is back. DC, you will be seeing A.J. Terrell out there versus Roby and DJ Moore. I know you was hoping a concussion happened, and you ain't had to see him. No, he will be out there this week. You will have to deal with CP84 Flash, Mike Davis. Y'all remember how Mike Davis used to be? I wish y'all still had him when C-Mac gets injured, but hey, it's a part of the game. Everybody's ready to go. Dean Pease has already stated he's going to keep using the young gunners to his best of his ability. That's Jalen Hawkins and Richie Grant. He's going to try to work them into the fold with the OG vets and Herman and Eric Harris. Eric Harris is back from a shoulder injury. I don't even know how he hurt his shoulder. I think he was faking because Tua pretty much ran him over. But we ain't going to discuss that. We'll keep it moving on that part. I'm looking forward to see how Matt Ryan will be able to gel with this offensive line. I think this offensive line might have a tough test this week. It's been like that throughout this first 5 games, but this week with Burns, with Brown, D. Brown, I know DC loves Brown because we wanted him in the draft as well. Y'all snuck in and took him from us, so shouts out to that. And I gotta bring up Hassan Reddick. Reddick is key. 6.5 sacks. Moving forward, I know they're going to try to get after the QB. Let's hope, since we got Caleb McGrady coming back from COVID, that he's able to stop that rush. Because I swear, Burns, Hassan, all they do is look for forced fumbles. They're not looking to hurt the QB. They're looking for strip fumbles to create turnovers for their offense to get short field. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup. Division games are always close. The Panthers, Falcons, I know it's pretty much been good battles throughout, even with backup QBs, with C-Mac not being there. It's always been impactful games. So I'm looking forward to see what we going to do with Sam Darnold. Is he going to be better? I saw he got benched for y'all last week. I don't know how that's going to work. 7 touchdowns, 8 INTs. He has been sacked 15 times, though. So, I mean, hey, I'll be fluttered, too. I'm getting sacked that many times. So, I'm anxious to see how our D-line will go against this offensive line. Talk to me. Tell me who y'all got in and out.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is going to still be out. Shaq Thompson, questionable, I think. We got C.J. Henderson, our new guy, cornerback we acquired. He has a shoulder injury. I think he's questionable as well. Who else? We got Stephon Gilmore. He's eligible to play this week, so he might get his first action. We'll see that. And that'll be big because we probably need him to help cover Kyle Pitts since J.C. Horn got hurt early in the season. But overall, we starting to get healthy, though. So getting healthy at the right time, desperately needed. We're coming on this four-game losing streak. So, hopefully we can start to get healthy and string some wins together.
Hey, let me say this: we got all those guys coming back, but it's hard to be excited with Sam Darnold at QB, bro. But I'm gonna wait till y'all get to that topic though, because I got some stuff to say, bro.
That's coming up next, bro.
So I'm
with you, all right? That's coming up next. So I got you, bro. I got you.
Yo, I feel like Biggie, bring some weed. I got a story to tell.
Hey, hold on. I gotta ask y'all, bro, before we get into it, since you said it's the next topic, why do y'all think Donald has progressed in these past 4 weeks and he's losing games? Is it because of C-Mac?
He's just not a pocket quarterback, bro. He's just not that guy. They trying to make him into one, and he's not one. So, not working out. And C-Mac, anybody can succeed with C-Mac back there, bro. Because he going to win one-on-ones every time. So, all you got to do is dump it to him. But when you actually got to scan the field, that ain't Darnold game, bro. So, he's not going to – it's just they got to babysit him too much, bro. Like, way too much. And it's hard to win games like that.
When he was up here, because I'm from New York, so when he was up here, you know what I'm saying, that's basically what they did. They didn't put him in the right position to succeed. And then when he got down to Carolina, everybody was like, oh, he finally got the weapons to succeed. And now you see exactly what he's doing. So now it's a him problem. That's why I was going to ask you guys, because you guys know exactly what y'all are talking about. I see that y'all was in the sweepstakes and try to get Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would rather sit there and trade for Deshaun Watson and take that L for the year, and they come back next year with it, than to sit there and deal with this dude. So what do you do if you guys lose? I remember who was it? Will was saying that, if y'all lose this game, y'all might want to start looking out for the draft. So what's y'all take on Sam Darnold? Because for us, it's one thing. It's like my man just said it when he was on the Jets. Make him see ghosts.
My brother, we lost to the Giants 25-3.
Yeah, it's like
25-3, bro.
And that was the same Giants team that just gave up 38 points the week before to the Rams. So I mean,
Taylor Heineke killed them, bro. Taylor Heineke killed them.
I don't want to hear that
Sam
name no
Darnold
more. I
can't do
don't want to
nothing.
hear that name no more, man. I don't want to hear that name
Yeah.
no more. That it still hurts.
Yeah. So for me, my opinion on Sam Darnold, speaking from a trench works perspective, now I get it. Our pass block win rate is ass as a unit. I get it, but there is several times from the all 22 film breakdown where Sam Darnold has had a perfectly clean pocket. And he's sending that bitch airmail. It's hitting the ground. Like, it's really really all over the place, man. I'm like, bro, like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, our offensive line as a unit collectively, for those that don't know what pass block win rate is, that means each assigned blocker maintaining his block for at least 2.5 seconds or longer. And like, we're like 31st. You know what I'm saying? We're only doing that 45% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So whoever is assigned, they're getting through a lot, whenever we go to pass play. So I can get it from that perspective, but it's just way too many times where he's got good protection. Perfect example, the first play of the game threw an interception. Perfectly clean pocket at the last home game against the Minnesota Vikings. Very first play of the game. I'm like, really? And then I think Will shared a stat where DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson are top 5 in the NFL for like the most air yards missed wide open for a quarterback. Or something like that.
Bro.
Jesus.
Damn shame.
So
that's a damn shame, bro.
So I'm thinking even if our O-line was top 10, because there was several instances when we scouted him, when we found out that he was coming here, we had clean pockets in New York and was doing the same stuff. So I just think his confidence is shot. I think he has the physical traits because, look, when he has connected, he throws a hell of a ball. It gets there quick, fast, and it's on point. I don't see players doing the high jump like they had to do with previous quarterbacks. I'm going to leave that alone. But you know what I'm saying? When he does connect, he hitting them right there in the breadbasket. They're catching in stride. They're able to get yak. But for me, I just think he's got the tools physically, but mentally and emotionally, he done checked out. And we're trying to babysit him, and it ain't working. He's seeing pressure that's not there.
A perfect example, the Vikings game, he got a terrible game, playing terrible all game. And like the last drive of it, where we need 8 points, he's making throwing dimes, he's making moves with his feet. I'm like, where was this for the last, 3 quarters and for the whole part of the fourth quarter? There's one drive, he's playing phenomenal. The rest of the game, he's completely trash. I'm like, why can't he give us that one drive, for the full 4 quarters? It's just been the story all year with him.
I'm a piggyback on that. Twisted, back me up, all right? I don't know if you know where I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to go. I'm shooting straight from the hip, man. Let me I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this to all these fans out here that want us to get rid of Matt Ryan. You hear these guys over here, the Carolina Panthers, that team is set to win it. It was ready to trade for a quarterback. There's these fickle fans down here that want us to get rid of Matt Ryan. I guarantee you, these guys probably would kill for a guy like Matt Ryan to go with that defense.
Man, what?
So they would kill for Matt Ryan. So all the people that's saying let's trade him or whatever like that. You know how hard it is to get a Hall of Fame quarterback, let alone a competent quarterback? Let alone a competent quarterback. These guys
let me tell you this. With Matt Ryan, we probably 6-1 right now. Real talk.
Yeah.
6-1.
Dog,
With Matt Ryan, we beat Dallas. With Matt Ryan, we beating Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Them turnovers gave Dallas 14 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Diggs had 2 interceptions.
We probably undefeated right now, bro.
But hey,
our defense deserve way better, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
they deserve way better, bro.
But I ain't gonna say y'all gotta do better in the run game too, though, to help the passer. Like Sam Darnold's already coming from a situation where he's gotten scrutinized for 2-3 years with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming to a organization that's already been to a Super Bowl 5-6 years ago, and y'all fans expect more. So when he started off 3-0, and then C-Mac goes down, it just brings too much pressure on him. I just think he's not a pressure type player. That's what I think. He got to go to a team. He got to go to a team that don't have pressure. Not expected to do nothing. What y'all already have in the top 10 defense is like, dang, all I got to do is not turn over the ball, and we can win more games.
See, so that came from Teddy Bridgewater, bro.
That's all.
Yeah.
So I mean, I ain't saying Teddy. I'm not saying Teddy is trash because he's not. He's like an average quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make one mistake, bro, you gotta bounce back.
Yeah.
You can't let that spiral out of control the whole game. That's what he doing, and that's why we can't win, bro. Because when he make one mistake, like he did in the start of the Minnesota game, it just spiraled out of control, bro. He just started missing easy passes, making bad reads. Like, you got to be mentally stronger than it. That's what Matt Ryan is. What Matt Ryan been dealing with for years, bro.
Scrutiny.
So, I mean, bro, we just need I really take Teddy Bridgewater back right now, bro. Teddy, I'm sorry for everything I said. Like, I take Teddy back right now, bro. We'll be at least 5-2.
Yeah.
I promise. Or 4-3, one of them. I'll take Teddy back right now, bro.
You got a top 10 defense. I mean, they're playing great this year, but when you give the other team the ball, like on your 20-yard line, your 30-yard line, what good is your top 10 defense? You're giving the offense short fields. They can only hold so much. Just the turnovers are just killing.
That's a valid point there. That's a valid point. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Yo, and just speaking from a financial prospect, because I also know a little something about that thing called NFL salary cap. You know what I'm saying? When you think of all the money, and this is a point coming straight from Will, so I like to give credit. He broke it down with the money guaranteed that we paid Teddy Bridgewater, $36 million. Matter of fact, we're paying 75% of his salary in Denver this year. When you think of the $18 million, because we picked up Sam Darnold's 5th-year extension, that's $51 million guaranteed. So when you think about it, one of the reasons why Cam Newton to get resigned is because we couldn't come to terms because his agent Bus Cook, wanted a 3 to 5 year extension, and then the Panthers like, bro, you done came off 2 bad injuries back-to-back seasons. We need to see what you got first. Well, his 2020 salary had no guaranteed money. It said $21 million on the books, but only $2 million was guaranteed. You coming off injury, from a business perspective, I can understand why you want to get your player guaranteed money. But I can also understand why, look, you damaged. How you coming back, want to demand all this big money, and we ain't even, seeing what you got. So I can see where the disconnect was. But the way it's going, $51 million guaranteed, we done gave up to Teddy and Sam. Shit, we should have packaged that together and gave it to Cam and just said, let's dance with the one we've been dancing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah, Cam arm ain't what it was, but at least he can still make plays with his feet. I mean, you look at the Seattle game last year, he played great when he was up and down, but I mean, I think we'd be 5-2 with Cam.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
it's what it is, bro. You know how that be.
We'll be at least 4-3 with any quarterback that ain't ranked 32nd.
He ranked 32nd?
This man is horrible, bro. Check out all the charts and the graphs. Bro, follow 4-Man Rush on Twitter. We'll post all the charts and the graphs, bro. 32nd. He the worst non-rookie QB star. Bro, he is horrible. He is awful.
Wow.
They literally have to
babysit
rookies, bro.
But Justin Fields struggling, but Darnold, other than the rookies, he's probably the worst quarterback numbers-wise in the league right now.
Hey, but
I'd rather
one thing y'all hold on. One thing y'all not saying though, he got 5 rushing touchdowns. That's key. Y'all only have 1 rushing touchdown with a Chubbard. So I mean, like, they gotta use him more game. QB reads, QB sneaks. Forget it. Hey, if I can't pass, I'm gonna run. Forget it. Like,
but then I say he's not a pocket quarterback though.
Yeah, he got move.
That's on the OC too, right?
Yeah, facts.
Joe Brady.
Facts.
To a lesser degree, Joe Brady deserves some blame, bro. Because if I can see this shit and the fans can see it, if my moms can see it, bro, my mom call me every time we lose. She don't call me when we win. She call me every time we lose. That's our relationship. She gonna call me and she gonna talk. Moms, even my mom know he's scared in the pocket, bro. He not a Mac Jones, where he gonna sit back there and be calm and find the right read. He's not that kind of guy, bro. So you need to use him for what he is. If you traded for him, you need to make sure he succeeds, bro.
Facts.
He can't sit back there and I mean they already had training wheels on him, And I know they expect him to be an NFL QB. He's not an NFL QB, bro. He's a backup. Let's just call it what it is, bro. He's not an NFL quarterback.
But let me
Kirk
ask you
Cousins
this.
2.0, man.
But let me ask you this, though. You're talking about, Joe Brady. Don't get me wrong, Joe Brady deserves some credit. But, again, to the stat that I pointed out earlier, when he's had a clean pocket, when Joe Brady's play design has gotten wide receivers open, he airmailing that bitch. So, I mean,
yeah.
like I said, it's plenty of blood on all of their fingers, from the owner Tepper to the coach Matt Rule, who has the final say via his contract on personnel decisions, for Scott Fitterer for bringing that Seattle bullshit down to trading back quarters for nickels and dimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still pissed on that because we gave up a lot of offensive linemen on day 2, but that's another subject for another day. You know what I'm saying? So it's blood on everybody's fingers, but when I'm at the game and I'm watching from my section, because I'm a PSL owner, have been since 2011. I ain't missed a home game in 10 years. So, that's what I do. When I'm sitting there watching, I'm seeing dudes doing this and they not even getting looked at. I'm like, we at least leave 14 points on the field every game. Now, I get it. There may be progressions in the read, but I played line. I ain't played quarterback. So I just don't know what it takes if a guy's wide open waving at you and you don't see him. Somebody help me understand that.
If it's Roby, though, I ain't gonna lie. If it's Roby, him and Roby have issues. So, I mean, I can see that. And then when he tries to throw it to Roby, sometimes Roby does make some ill-advised drops. So, I mean, it just depends on chemistry and, how them boys act in practice and are they actually communicating? You know what I'm saying? It just seemed funny when them boys be playing when I see him play between him and Roby.
Robbie Head not in the game, bro. He wasn't getting the ball at all the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, we was winning the first 3 weeks, but then the Cowboys game, wide open deep. Like, double move, wide open.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, his head not in the game, bro. He's not getting the ball. So, I know Robbie better than where Robbie is better than where he playing right now, bro. I seen Robbie last year with Teddy. Dog, because he knew he was getting the ball.
Yeah.
But I also put some blame on him because you a pro, bro. You got to keep your head in the game.
Right.
Facts.
So,
So now it's not only one person; it's 2 people that got their heads up. I got to get their heads in the game.
It's like you trying so hard pressing to try to make a play. So instead of you got to catch the ball first, then you worry about turning up field, make a guy miss. And get those yards after the catch. He's trying to make a play, so he's like, I get upfield before I catch the ball, and that's just
we got the same problem with tap dancing Calvin. We got the same problem with Mr. Bojangles, number 18. We got the same problem, man.
Facts, yeah. So we understand, but I ain't gonna lie. But go ahead and get into that next one, man.
Look, T, but before you get into that, bro, T can tell you when we was 3-0. And they was like, I think my homie Money asked me, he was like, hey, do you think y'all reach our peak? I was like, no, bro. We leave way too many points on the field.
Facts.
Way too many.
Right.
We supposed to beat the out the Texans, bro.
Right.
Moving the ball with ease and leaving
the
points
Eagles
on
too.
the field.
The Eagles too.
We supposed to, facts. And we supposed to kill the Jets. And I said that in the chat. I said we leaving way too many points on the field, bro. Like it's an average offense, and that's because we had C-Mac. C-Mac make us average. That's how good he is, bro. But Panthers fans want to get rid of him, but I'm sure y'all gonna get to that. I'll talk about it.
Let me ask y'all though, because we all know that y'all, I'm about to get into the next one real quick, but it seems like you guys are ready to move on from Sam Darnold. It seems like the organization is ready to do the same thing too. How y'all feel about Jalen Hurts? Would y'all trade to bring Jalen Hurts down?
I want Tua Tagovailoa, bro.
Because you from Bama. That's because you like Bama, DC.
Yeah, man.
But see, that too. But I know he gonna find the open guy most of the time.
Yeah,
he'll
take checkdowns. He'll take checkdowns.
Yes, bro. I just want, bro. If we had Tua, we'll be at least, competing. We not even competing right now. That's just how I feel, bro.
I'm willing to bet y'all compete on Sunday though. It's a division game. Y'all can compete on Sunday. Y'all gonna bring y'all best energy and watch all them 4th down, 4th and 4s, 4th and 2s. They going for it. So expect that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope so. Real talk.
I think
So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on
get
to the next one.
Darnold in a rhythm. I think so. Instead of trying to come out throwing, maybe do some read options, RPOs, design QB runs. Some QBs like to get hit and run a little bit before they get in the game and get focused. So I think that's the key to them all. We can just get Sam involved in the run game early. Don't have him throwing the ball 30, 40 times. That's probably our best chance. Just run the ball through Chuba, Royce Freeman, get him more carries, and at least give Darnold 5 to 10 design runs. Hopefully that's the way to get him settled in and maybe have a decent game where he doesn't lose it for us and we can, have the defense win it.
And I think we should, I think we should use our screen game more because our pass block is so suck. You can't tell if we're actually trying to block you or set you up for the damn screen. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know about no screen game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you now. Maybe versus another team, but not versus our linebackers. Your best bet to win this game is run right at them boys.
Yeah,
right at Jones fast, sideline to sideline. You want to run at him?
I don't know about no screens, bro. I seen him literally. He literally dissects screens too fast to where if your left guard is pulling, I'm out of there. I'm right in the backfield already. You can't. Deion Jones ain't that person with no screen. I don't trust screen with Deion. I ain't gonna lie.
My whole point is it's all about the illusion. Like I said, you can't tell if we set you up for the screen or we really trying to block. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey, look, we might, do the okie doke on them and have. Oh, that's from the screen. Oh no, them niggas really trying to run. Oh shit, boom, first down. You know what I'm saying? Like. Hey, just give the illusion of a screen, something, man, because it's, man, like I say, watching us in the trenches after the game, all 22, man, that, like you need like a half ounce and like a 40, man, because that shit is depressing, bro. Like,
for the Jets, bro. Quinnen Williams for the Jets. He beat our guard so fast. He was like, "There's no way I could beat him this fast." He like drops back in coverage because he thought it was a screen. That's how fast. Oh no, it's not. I beat him. If he kept rushing, he would have got a sack. But he was like, he beat him so fast. He was like, "There's no way I beat this guy this fast." Like, it must gotta be a screen.
Gotta be.
That was that damn Pat Elflein, man. Like. The fact that we signed Cam Irvin and Pat Elflein the first day of free agency should have let me know this was going to be a fuck season on the offensive line. I'm like,
shoot. Speaking of trenches, like, yo, how will our O-line? I'm gonna send this to Twisted, man, because we already know the strength of their entire team is in their trenches and whatnot. We already know that, man. So. How will our O-line? Because I guarantee, I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it. Caleb McGarry's about to get baptized. Just like our boy Mayfield got baptized first couple of games. I hope Caleb McGarry is ready because he's gonna have Brian Burns lined up across from him. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to make a decision. All right. So how will our O-line handle their D-line, Twisted?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's gonna be a tough task, man, because based on how they have it, they can literally have 5 guys rushing and literally eat off us to where they have single matchups. We're not gonna be able to double the outside ends like that because we got a double Brown. Let's just be honest. We got a double Brown. Brown can literally shut down a whole game plan, and to be able to guard to be able to actually score on these guys, we're gonna have to get that run game going early. We cannot go out to where it'd be 40 passes versus these boys because they're just going to unleash the pass rush and they can get points off of defense. So we have to run the ball. Get into short yardages on 3rd down. Make sure you're in between 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 5. You cannot have it 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 because Burns is too fast for Caleb. Let's be honest. Burns can literally do one little speed move and he gone. He's past him. It showed last year. He did it last year. I also like Reddick, but I'm wondering will y'all put Reddick and Burns on the same side? Like if y'all do that, we're screwed. I ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all do because y'all know Jake Matthews is the best in our line right now. He hasn't given up a sack. We've been doing good these past 4 weeks, 2 sacks in 4 weeks. I have a feeling this week we might give up 3 to 4 sacks. So don't be surprised at it.
Damn.
What? I mean, I gotta be honest, man.
Yeah, with the thing with our defense is Matt. One thing you have an advantage is Matt Ryan gets the ball out quick, so we may have to rush with 4, which we haven't been successful doing. When we get our pressure back, because usually our D coordinator Phil Snow doing a lot of pressure packages, going to show that double A gap blitz, crowd the line of scrimmage. The offensive line's not going to know who's blitzing and who's going into coverage. So he was able to confuse those young quarterbacks because they didn't know how to identify the coverage, identify the blitzers. We were able to get free rushers to the quarterback. But when we had to rush 4, surprisingly, we haven't had a lot of success the past couple of weeks. I know Kirk Cousins lit us up because he was able to get the ball out so quickly, identify where the pressure is coming from, identify that hot read. And who was the other veteran quarterback? Dak Prescott we played, didn't work against him. He was able to pick it up pre-snap, identify where the rush was coming from. So against veteran quarterbacks, Snow, our D coordinator, has been a lot more hesitant to do those pressure packages. He's been trying to rush 4. So I think with Matt Ryan, his IQ, his veteran presence there, I wouldn't be surprised if we're playing, trying to rush 4 and not doing a lot of those blitzes like Phil Snow likes to do.
Yeah, and another thing,
if y'all don't do that, y'all play into our favor because Mike Davis is able to block. He's able to pick up pass rushers, and if they do have free blitzes, he's gonna pick that up. So I expect Mike Davis and Lee Smith to be in the game a lot more this week. And Lee Smith, he's gonna bring your lunch mail, bro. Bring it, cause they bringing it, bro. I hope I don't gotta see Reddick and him on the same side. I hope they don't do that, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, what I was going to say, it just depends on how we match up against y'all personnel. One of the things that first exposed us against Dallas, Dallas came out in a lot of, 12 personnel. They went heavy where they had an extra offensive lineman and 2 tight ends. And, we're trotting out there in a nickel package, in our 4-2-5 nickel because we're deciding, hey, we're not going to let y'all beat us passing. We see that Dallas kind of been struggling running, so we're going to take our chances. We got our backs. We got our backs blown out with 248 yards, that game. So a lot determines, what type of defensive lineman come out in because, we're at our best when we run our 30 package. That's our 3-down lineman, and 30 fronts. I know y'all talk a lot about Derrick Brown, but somebody else that y'all need to keep an eye out for is the guy we picked up from Tennessee, Daquan Jones. He eats up double teams, and that was one of the reasons. And with Shaq Thompson coming back, that was one of the reasons why Shaq Thompson had a lot of success because unlike the last couple of years after the Thomas Davis, Luke Kuechly era, our defensive lineman wasn't keeping guys off him. Well, with Brown and Daquan Jones, and let me also throw in Morgan Fox, who we picked up from the Rams, it's more than just Derrick Brown on the defensive line that has opportunity to take advantage against y'all offensive line as well. Plus the fact that Burns and Reddick flip-flop sides. So I think both McGarry and Matthews are going to see equal opportunities with both. But yeah, if we can get into our 30 packages, our 30 fronts a little bit more instead of just being strictly 40 fronts, I think that's where we can affect the passing game more from just from a lineman perspective.
Hey, I like how you break that down. That was fire. I like that, bro. He said 30 package, 40 package. I know what that is. Everyone on this panel knows, but if people in the chat listen to what he just said, that's key. You gotta hear them defensive packages now, guys. Shouts out to you, bro. That was fire, bro.
Things are a little bit different now.
Hey, Kel, pretty much.
Like I'm gonna say things a little bit different now because the freak, I call him Weapon X. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyle Pitts, my man's starting to get some confidence, and Matt Ryan is starting to trust him a little bit more. So the thing is, like, are you willing to? That's the thing is like, are you willing to blitz to try to get pressure and take your chances with one-on-one coverage with with Slide, Ridley, and Kyle Pitts? Like, are you willing, or even you know what I'm saying, like with Cordarrelle Patterson, who can wreck a game as well? You know what I'm saying, like. Are you willing to do that, and then like take your chances and have your, trust your corners more, or are you willing to sit back in the zone and maybe just have one of our weaknesses, which is also running the ball, and you take your chances to have us nickel and dime you, down the field? Like, what would your take on that would be?
Yeah, it's a good point because I mean we look at Kyle Pitts. I don't like Jeremy Chin trying to cover him. I like Chin as a player, but coverage man to man isn't really his biggest strength. So I think Kyle Pitts versus him, that's a mismatch. Dante Jackson, our corner, having a great season, but Calvin Ridley's been his kryptonite since his rookie year. He just hasn't had good games against Calvin since he came into the league. So
that's
another
facts.
thing. I'm like, I don't like that matchup. I mean, is Stephon Gilmore going to play? That might be a big boost to our defense. I don't know if he's going to play yet, though. So that'll be something.
Talking about it. They talking about he going to play.
Game time.
He got activated this morning, Will. I didn't know if you saw it, but they activated him for the game. So
he's deactivated.
Yeah, he's
activated. Okay, so that's going to be a big boost right there.
Yeah.
And a rookie, got to watch out for Keith Taylor, a rookie, 5th round pick out of Washington. I mean, he been probably one of our best corners for the last couple of weeks. I mean, he went toe-to-toe with Devontae Smith in Philly. He did good against Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen in Minnesota. So, I mean, he's been putting against some good receivers. He's been playing great. So, maybe he gets that opportunity to guard Pitts as well. So, it'll be interesting to see if Snow goes back to last year playing that zone.
Wait. Y'all better put Gilmore on Pitts. Y'all better put Gilmore on Pitts.
Yeah, that's why he activated.
Yeah, he got to see Pitts. Because Calvin Ridley is already small. So, like, Gilmore, you don't have to put Gilmore on him unless he just starts eating. But if Pitts gets off early, Matt Ryan ain't going to shy away from him these past 2 weeks. He ain't shying away from him. If he feels that coverage is going to be there, y'all might want to bracket coverage him like they do Waller. A lot of people ain't the only time Pitts has been stopped is when he's getting bracket coverage.
Pitts just better be glad J.C. Horn ain't playing this game because we all know who he took his cookie in college. I'm telling you.
Me and DC were talking about that in the draft. Me and DC were talking about that in the draft. He was like, "Oh yeah, you got Pitts, but who held him down?" I'm like, "Damn, but I can't say nothing about that. It is what it is."
Great.
I mean, like Matt Ryan said in the Miami interview. Now go ahead, DC.
I just wanted to shout out my boy Daquan Jones, man. Cause last week he had an inside rush that saved a touchdown. Nasty. Like he was on a mission to get back there. But it didn't matter in the game because we lost 25-3. But he had a nasty inside rush to save us, bro. Like our defense deserved better, man.
Yeah.
They deserve way better.
Facts.
They deserve way better.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to say though.
Yeah, because
I hope y'all got Shaq Thompson back too, though.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's the game time decision, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So you might as well just put Shaq Thompson on Pitts.
No.
Nah.
Man, you ain't slick. Man, you ain't slick, dog. Man, like, yeah, just put him on Pitts.
He couldn't even cover off.
Look. I'm gonna be straight real with you. Matt Ryan said in the interview last week when he was playing the Dolphins, he could not believe the fact that they was just playing man coverage across the board.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't believe that. You know, it was just like pitch and catch after a while. So I don't know. But this moves on to our next question. You know, because obviously we already know that one of the things being the fact that this kid is getting confidence and Matt Ryan getting confidence in him. Like, do you feel that Kyle Pitts continue his dominant performance over the past couple of weeks? Like, how you guys feel like you're gonna be able to at least kind of contain him or stop him?
I think that, you know, if I go real quick, let me get my lineman view out the way first. But what I think is that basically, you know, we was talking about Matt Ryan's quick release. Well, with our corners, we've been playing a lot more, you know, cover one, more man press than we've played in a long time. You know, we've been leading the league in zone.
Cover
what is it, Will? Like 70-75% of our snaps, like for like years. You know, so we're
like 10% man coverage. This year we're doing a lot more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you think about that, the way to beat man is to run these man beater routes, which takes some time. You know what I'm saying? So that takes some time. That might feed more into getting our defense line enough time to possibly get back there versus, you know, the quick throws that you usually see against, you know, zone coverage here. So I just think that, you know, we're able to, you know, put ourselves in position, play more man. You know, you're taking a risk because playing man to man, you know, there's a risk that you will get your boots smoked, but you also hey, because me and Will was there in 2019, saw y'all fifth-string wide receivers smoke Dante Jackson for 94 yards.
He talking about coming back. Oh, you talking about Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus,
We went cover zero. We went cover zero that play, and what I'm saying, the rest is history. Me and Will were just sitting up in the stands. That was like 40-20 that game.
Yeah, that was a blowout that game.
Yeah. Y'all see the heat on that play.
Yeah. Good. Hey, Will, good thing we paid $15 for the tickets and $20 for parking that game, because
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we could play a little bit more man. I think that'll help us. With the Kyle Pitts if we got Gilmore back, but if not, that unicorn gonna eat, bro. That's a bad boy. He done got his confidence. He done got his groove. He's already a matchup nightmare. So it just depends on if we can dictate flow defensively with our coverage and with our line play.
Yeah, because Jeremy Chin can match him athletically, but he's just not a good man-to-man cover safety. So, I mean, if they want to isolate Jeremy Chin versus Kyle Pitts, they're talking about it in the media. I don't see that being a good matchup for us. It's got to be Stephon Gilmore, but to me, it's got to be Gilmore on Pitts and Dante on Ridley, the way I see it.
What you got to say? Yeah, look like you got something to say, man.
I'm gonna let DC go first. Let the Panthers say how they feel. Then I'm gonna go. Go ahead, DC.
I pretty much agree with what my bro said, but if Gilmore plays, we might can contain them. I'm good with the yards. I'm not good with the TDs. Like, we gotta hold them out of the end zone. And because Kyle Pitts, that guy, bro, he gonna get yards. Like, I saw him last year against 13, got open with the inside move easily. So he's just that guy, bro. He's one of them guys, bro. Like, we played them in the SEC championship. He's just that guy, bro. Like, now you gotta hold him at the end zone. You gotta hold him at the end zone, and if Gilmore can contain him, where he ain't winning every battle. I just need you to win some battles. Like, win half of them, then we'll be good. We probably can win. You know what I'm saying? But if you let the man go off, it's a wrap. So we got to win 50% of those battles against Pitts. We got to hold Ridley down. I need my boy Dante to bounce back, because that's who I want him to guard. He say he elite. He put it in the media that he elite. I need to see it this week.
Who said that?
He been holding it down.
Dante.
Jackson?
He been hooping this year, bro. I ain't gonna hate on him.
Hey, DC, it's easy to hoop on 7 getting pressure. It's easy to hoop when your safety is a playmaker. Chin is a playmaker.
That's true.
Even if he give up catches, he might fumble you. He might pull the ball out to cause a swat. Like, that's a part of being a playmaker, bro. And a lot of safeties don't have that. Chin has that, and he knows how to return the ball.
That's what he said in the media, so I need him to back it up. You know what I'm saying? He got Ridley this week. I remember an interview he did where he said Ridley one of the toughest people in the league to guard.
Right.
So this your test, bro. This it right here. Show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? You can hold Ridley down. Get Ridley like 60, 70 yards. I'm good with it. You did your job. Because Ridley ain't, he a pro too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he was a first-round draft pick. So you're not just going to shut him down like Lattimore did that one time. But give him 60, 70 yards. I'm good with that. But don't just let him go off.
DC, don't sneak that in there like that either. Don't sneak that in there. That light-skinned dude ain't locked nobody up. Lattimore is grabby. He don't be locking people up. They don't call penalties on that man.
Hey, he get away with it. Can't hate on it.
I can't stand that.
Lattimore's a creep. He stayed grabbing. Lattimore's a creep. He's going on that SVU. He's going on that SVU, man. He stayed grabbing.
All I can say is, Dante Jackson, this is your contract game. This is your 4th year. Calvin really has took your chain since he came into the league. I mean, he rocking a chain around that says LSU. He took your shit. If you want this contract extension, go out there and earn it. This game right here. This game and December 12th back in Charlotte, Get your chain, my nigga. Get your chain back.
It's been so one-sided historically. It's been so one-sided. Calvin really just had his number. Yeah. It's like, bro, you want to win one rip? Can't even get
man. He got lucky that game y'all went to in 2019 because really had a score and then hurt his oblique or something 2 plays later. So he ain't had to see him like that. But he has had his number. Like Dante hasn't been too good versus him, but I've seen him make play versus other people. That's why I be like, dang, why he so bad versus Calvin? But I think it's that wiggle that Calvin has, the way he sets people up with his moves in the beginning of it. Like his spin routes, you can wait based on how he runs his routes. So that messes people up. He hasn't did that too much this year, but I'm expecting. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Calvin really gonna be shown this week. So Jackson better have his helmet on. He gonna be shown this week.
That's them SEC ghosts from Alabama, LSU. That's all that is, man.
Yo, like I said, y'all ain't lying, man. But let me ask y'all, man. What will be your game plan? You know, I know a lot of this thing is like, you know, Atlanta Falcons heavy and whatnot, but as a Carolina Panthers offensive coordinator, what would y'all do to attack the Atlanta Falcons defense? I know it ain't much for y'all to be afraid of, but what would y'all do specifically?
I like the game plan last year in our first game against Atlanta, where we short, quick passes. Teddy had one of his better games that week, but it was they were able to win their one-on-one matchups when the Falcons went man covered. I mean, AJ Terrell was out that game, so we did have some advantages on the perimeter with DJ and Robbie. But once we got the lead, it was the running the ball with Mike Davis that I think was able to close the game out, take pressure off Teddy. It was a run game. So I think if we were able to do that with Sam as well, get the run game established, if Chuba Hubbard can have 25, 30 carries, get Darnold maybe 5, 10 carries in the run game as well. That's what we got to do. We can't get behind the sticks, those 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 12s with our quarterback just asking for turnovers right there. So to me, it's just about running the ball, staying ahead of the sticks, and it's hard to ask from our trench play. Our offensive line hasn't blocked well, but have to get that running game established and stay balanced.
What you got, Kev?
Yeah, for me, I'm all about, setting up, using a, run to set up the pass. But again, with the way Sam Darnold's been playing, I could see us come out, maybe with a passing look, maybe some 11 personnel or even some 12 personnel, but spread them out, to kind of loosen up that front and just start attacking that run. Because I noticed that y'all base this year, y'all switched from a 4-3 to a 3-4. Because when I saw Big Grady Jarrett as a right defensive end, I'm like, the fuck? Like, I'm used to seeing him.
They moving him this time, bro.
Yeah, like I'm used to seeing him in the A gap, in the B gap, what I'm saying? Just terrorizing folks, what I'm saying? Like Grady Jarrett, that's a grown ass man right there. That's Chick-fil-A and Bojangles in that belly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's that's a grown man. So, for me, if he playing that DN position, I need our franchise tackle that we paid all this money to, Mr. Night Guy, Mr. Taylor Bolton. Hey, go out here and earn your check, bro. You kind of, ain't, because you're the least worst of the offensive linemen. You've been getting a pass. Me and my other partner, his name's Smooth. He actually lives in Atlanta. Get up with him. Shout out to Big Smooth. Yeah, what I'm saying? You think I'm a trench guy. He's trench guy 2.0. Like, he don't want to be dropping all our 4-man rush lineman grades if y'all ever check him out. Like I said, me and him been watching film together for years. So, but yeah, definitely we need to attack y'all, particularly up the middle. A gap and B gap run plays. I wouldn't mind us going some 21 personnel with a fullback and getting on them light linebackers. Because like you said, pass wise, nah, but run game. When I saw Curtis Samuel truck stick, Deion Jones last year, that told me all I need to know, as far as being able to run against y'all linebackers. But we need to do that more often. Like, stop getting cute, Joe Brady. Like, sometimes it's simply saying, look, my nut's gonna be bigger than yours this game. We're gonna line up and we're gonna run the ball.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, because a lot of teams we play don't do that enough. Like, not grades, but gradings can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? We're 12th in rushing right now, right? But in all naturality, people go to the pass too quick versus us. Like they can get a 5 or 6 yard gain and then they go to another pass. Like, oh, okay, y'all wanna bail us out? Appreciate you. Go ahead, do what you want to do. A lot of teams don't just get physical and say, "Hey, I'm finna just run the ball 6 straight plays and hope they stop it." They don't do that. And I'm hoping I want to see our defense take advantage of that. So I'm hoping the team actually does that so we can show we can stop the run, because we really haven't shown we can stop the run enough, because teams don't run it on us. We miss a lot of tackles sometimes.
You know why. You know why. Who's our nose tackle, man? Who's our nose tackle? You know why we can't stop the run. What's his name?
I'm not talking about that fake Saints player, bro, Davidson. He's trash. Yeah. Hey, Mike Purnell better be started this week. I don't want to see that no more. This man is 6'3", 300-some pounds. He has to start. Stop deactivating that dude.
Let me ask something real quick, because I mean, he was a teammate of Derrick Brown. What's up with y'all boy Marlon Davidson, the other defensive tackle? Like, because he was talking big boy shit draft night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he about to show Derrick Brown, you know, what's real and this, that, and the third. And I mean, like, is what's up with him?
He's in, like, he has injury issues, bro. Like, I actually met him in person at training camp. You know what I mean? Like, the games he plays, he makes plays, but he just gets injured too much, or he's not. How can I say this without being rude? It doesn't seem like he's in shape. Like, he don't seem like he's in shape. That's my issue with him. But when he's out there, he makes plays. Versus the Buccaneers, he got a sack. Versus the Giants, he made a couple plays, but he just gets injured, bro. Like, when you're a big guy like that, you can't eat all the time. You got to be in that gym heavy, and you got to slim down to get right.
So he's only hell when he. So he's only hell when he well. In other words.
Yeah. And I swear, if we can get Brady on the field for 30 to 40 plays a game, it would make impact, because Marlon has pass rush skills and he can bat the ball down, but he just doesn't be in there enough. That's all I can say.
You know, I particularly don't enjoy, like, every time that we draft a defensive lineman, they need to talk shit on draft night. It didn't work well for Tack McKinley, and I hope it's going to work well for Marlon Davidson. But every time that we draft some sort of defensive lineman, they need to talk a whole lot of hellish shit. Like, just don't say nothing, man. Just get the quarterback, man. That's all we need you to do. We've been lacking this for about at least 10 years, man. No pass rush. I mean, that's why that's a man rush. Put you on game.
Tack balling in Cleveland with Miles.
Huh? Is it?
Balling in Cleveland. Miles Garrett.
That's easy to do when you got Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett doing all the damage, and you come in getting the leftovers.
Exactly. That's all he do. Tack is trash, bro. Tack is trash.
Hey, look. Wes Horton was eating behind Charles Johnson and Greg Hardy. Then when the spotlight became his, you know what I'm saying? He just got his light skin today, so being disappeared. You know.
Over with.
Y'all, it's crazy, bro. Hey, let's go ahead and do a little. Let's go ahead and do a little plug in. Go ahead and plug y'all show one more time, bro.
You got it, Kev?
Yeah, so what you can do is check us out. We got our own website. So just go to, for all y'all that just Panther fan, or if you just want to support us after, hearing us out. So go to the 4 man, MAN, rush, RUSH.com. From there, you can get all of our social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, where we get, we talk facts, but we get paid if you try us. You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Will got that great film breakdown, things like that. We got great blog writers. So again, if you're just a fan of football, regardless if it's Panthers or not, you'll definitely enjoy our content on our sites, man. Shout out because we got recently we got the deal to be distributed by Fansided. You know what I'm saying? We're the only Carolina Panther podcast on their national chain. So they reached out to us. They like what we do. So. 4-man rush, we doing our thing. We still grinding. We got goals we want to reach. But, if you like good, credible football talk with some laughs and some jokes, come on through.
Dope.
sure.
Hey, say y'all Twitters too, though. Say y'all Twitters so they can know.
Yes,
Yeah.
at
601
4-Man
DC.
Rush, 4OUR Man Rush.
DC.
601 DC. 601_DC.
Kev, go ahead and say your Twitter one more time, bro.
My Twitter is 4MR_country, but it's with a K, KOUNTRY, Kev, KEV.
Got you. Hey, well, we got to plug ours too. There's 90 people out here. Go ahead and like and subscribe to all the channels that's on here. Mad Mike, Miss Maggie's channel, Drew Talk, K Styles, Twisted Toys TV. You know I got it. So if y'all subscribe to me, go ahead and subscribe to me. I already put the preview out a couple days ago. So I know Panthers now based on DC, because me and DC we debate all the time. So I gotta look and see what the Panthers doing. I ain't playing that. DC ain't gonna have no ups on me. So I gotta make sure I know these teams. But make sure y'all shout out all the platforms, man. We appreciate y'all joining us, man. It's always dope content with you guys, man. I watched a couple shows. DC sent me the links yesterday, so I checked it out for sure.
Yo, and real quick, I just want to say, like I say, after this, I'm hitting the road. I'm coming to Atlanta. I'll be there for a couple of days. Like I say, see if I can catch these Braves tonight. And also, going to be at the game tomorrow. So anyone's going to be at the game, I'll be in section 324 in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. I got several fans, Falcon fans. It's like family to me. So, I'm going to be chopping up with them before and after the game. So, you want to come up and, holler, like I said, hit me up on my Twitter and, we'll chop it up.
Hey, also, I'll be in section 114. So I'll be there as well. Yeah. You
fancy, huh? Oh, okay.
What you mean?
Oh, you paid yours up front. I had to pay mine yesterday. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Nah. Hey, listen. My girl who called in the beginning, she got a ticket for my birthday. So I just got lucky. I get lucky with these tickets. I ain't paying for that.
Yeah, I saw them prices. I saw them prices like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm heading upstairs.
Yo. Let your boy say something real fast, man.
Talk to him.
Hey, man. All you guys, y'all keep doing exactly what y'all doing, man. I'm always taking y'all out. Y'all welcome to come back anytime. Everybody on this panel. All right. So don't believe all the bullshit that's out there. That AFN, we think we better than everybody. Ain't none of that bullshit. We all love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stick together. Keep supporting each other, man. Like I said before, everybody's welcome here on Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. It ain't nothing but family, man. We are the nation. That's what we all about. It's not just Falcon shit. Panthers is all football lovers. So you guys are more than welcome to come back. So that's all I got to say about that, man.
Yeah, appreciate the love. And if any one of y'all thinking about coming up to Charlotte for the December 12th game, they know me as the plug. I got different connections. So if anybody trying to look to get come up that weekend, need a place to stay, looking for tickets or whatever. If y'all decide to come up, like I say, don't know if y'all know my boy Eric Parker. That's one of my
sir. Oh yeah, Eric.
Yeah,
that's my dude, man.
That's the petty mem god right there.
I've been in the trenches with him a few times.
Yo, that's who I be with every time I come to the ATL. So I'll be hollering at him or whatever. But yeah, I done looked out a couple times for him when he come up. But yeah, anybody that want to come up for the rematch on December 12th, if you having problems getting accommodations, hit me up. I know who to get you in contact with to get you right. That's from me to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's what's up. Now
we gotta talk about predictions, though, on it.
Yeah, I was going to see because we've been neglecting the chat. You know what I'm saying? I even know roll call. I was sitting there being extra petty. You know what I'm saying? So there's too many of y'all in here, right? There's like 87 heads up in here right now. So 87 heads, 87 likes. If you don't like that, I got 3 words for you: like, share, and subscribe. Now, right now, what we're about to do, Q&A. If you got any questions, no matter how dumb it is, go ahead and put it in the chat. we'll be sure to answer it. Make sure it's something that got to do with the game coming up, you know, and we'll make sure to get you on here, you know what I'm saying, to give you like a two seconds of shine. So put your Q&As up in the chat so we can holler at you. You know, in the meantime, while they put the questions in there, predictions, I'm gonna start with Big Cab at the bottom. We'll go straight off across.
Hey, for me, it's a rivalry game. I get it. We done lost 4 hot. But one thing I learned over the years, because I've seen y'all do it many times to us, you know, it don't matter what the record is. Sometimes you just play your best game because you simply don't like that motherfucker on the other side of the field. It's just something about him that just brings out your best game. So I know it's going to sound biased, but I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to say Carolina 27, Falcons 24.
Okay.
Hey, man, I expect these boys to come out and show some heart, man. Because 25-3 to the Giants, you got to bounce back from there, bro. Like, that's a stain on your name. I expect these boys to come out, man, hitting, everybody being physical. Like, I expect these boys to come out, you know, just like them old Luke Kuechly, Tommy Davis days, where we came out hitting everything. I expect that on Sunday. So I'm going to say 28-21. Panthers, 28-21.
Okay. Go get them, Will.
Yeah, I mean, I agree too. I think they're going to bounce back. I think Rule going to get them motivated. Got a lot of veterans on defense. You know, probably not happy with their performance last week. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Still not a believer in Sam Darnold. I say 24-21 Panthers.
24-21. All right. You want to get one in there?
Oh, I thought Mike was still on.
Man, I'm here. I'm just looking for somebody to say something different. Everybody's saying the same thing. Come on, Falcons fans. Like, what is this? Let's tell the truth. Y'all just said, y'all man garbage. You said this man can't throw the ball straight, and now he gonna beat the Falcons? Come on, bro.
Nah, our defense scored 3 touchdowns. We just got a kicker that's
not missing. You just praise Matt Ryan, say he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and talk about the defense gonna go. Come on, bro. Make it consistent. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think we're gonna get over 30 this game. I got 31-24. 7-point game.
31-24?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I don't trust Sam, bro. I don't know if Sam could put up, you know, if he can keep pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about our team is like we can score, you know, and I'm thinking. I know at least. I think we're at least going to hit 28. But I can see like 28-17 Falcons. You know, I just don't think that Sam Darnold, any other quarterback, a competent quarterback, will be able to keep pace. I just don't believe Sam Darnold can keep pace with with us.
I'll say this though: on the first drive, we know what kind of game it's gonna be. After the first drive,
I will tell it.
That's how Sam Darnold operates, bro.
Oh,
like if he start out bad, it's gonna spiral down from there. It ain't gonna get better. Like it's gonna get worse. So we'll know on the first drive.
Maggie's swinging for the fences right here. You see, she said 54-2.
Yeah. They she hit her bad. She said, "Oh, they scoring is a safety." Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can't even be mad at
her. Mr. Motivator had told me he thought we was gonna score 50 points. I didn't know if he was joking or what, but I was like, "Come on, bro, it's division." He said 50. I was like, "Bro, we gotta take him content. We haven't been playing well at home. Like our first good home game was Washington. We should have won the game. So that might play into y'all favor based on how the crowd is. Y'all might have more fans than us. Our fans be other places around in the bar and stuff. They don't even be in the seats." Yeah. So Sam Darnold might not even have that much pressure on his hands. Now, if that stadium rocking, then hey, it's different. But I don't know.
But Twisted, when do we see that stadium rocking? One thing I can say about Carolina is like if they keep pounding, that stadium get loud, man. That's one thing
They
about
start
Carolina.
begging the drum. Yeah, it get you. Yeah.
That's one thing about Carolina. Like, they got pride down there. Us? No, we at 112. We at, we in the strip club. We doing everything else that's supporting the team. They support more of the Georgia actual college team than they does with the Atlanta Falcons football team.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's anybody that has a ticket tomorrow, anybody, show out. Just go there, show out, make some noise. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. It's okay. Go down there and make some noise. Don't let me hear Twister be the loudest one down there. I'm gonna be watching it on TV. I don't want him to be the loudest one out there, man. Between him and Big Pat.
I'm gonna show out. You know that now. I'm gonna eat food early. I'm gonna be there about 11:30. I'm showing out.
But we got some questions here though. You want to take this? This is the Falcons specific question.
I'm not answering rhetorical questions. I'm not answering rhetorical questions. I liked it, but then I looked at it like, nah, that's rhetorical.
All right. Sorry about that.
I like this one though. I like this one though.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like,
should we go after Deshaun Jackson since LA said he's available? I think that wide receiver 2 spot is open.
But D-Jax is not a wide receiver 2.
Yeah, he's a 3 or 4, but he got speed.
He's a 3 or 4.
Yeah. I don't even know why he wants to leave the Rams. That don't make sense.
He ain't getting no
man.
burn.
That man got CTE, bro. That man got CTE. Y'all know that. Come on. You finally with a team, and then all of a sudden a great team that's a Super Bowl contender, and now you talking about leaving. Yeah, that's CTE, bro.
Oh yeah, that's wild. I don't know what that's about.
He ain't get no burn because Cooper Kupp eating too much. That's what it is. He thought it was gonna be something else. Cooper Kupp eating. Like Robert Woods, they don't even know who Robert Woods is anymore. It's Cooper Kupp or Tyler Higbee. That's it. And the discussion. The only thing is, like, I'm not sending, like, what would you send to LA for D-Jax? Because personally speaking, I'm tired of taking everybody's garbage. Okay, like I think we good with what we got. I don't want to take everybody else's garbage. I know Deshaun could run, but according to our little fickle fans, Matt Ryan can't throw the ball deep. So why are we gonna get him there? I'm just saying,
you gotta ask.
They say.
Like, how much does Sean improve y'all team? That's what you gotta ask.
To be honest, man, he can be a speed demon, but it's just about, is he gonna get flustered if he don't get the ball? And that is showing already. Matthew Stafford has one of the best arms in the league as far as throwing deep passes. It will behoove you to stay there. So if you can't even stay in that situation, I don't know what you'll do in our situation.
Bro, I'm not sending like a 4th or 5th round pick over there just so we could throw a bubble screen or one deep ball per game to him. I'm sorry, I ain't doing that, man. Get out of here. We can get guys like that in the draft that can run like 4.3. Like, come on, man.
We already got somebody running 4.3.
Not the bubble screen. I'm sorry. That was funny as fuck for me. I'm sorry.
Don't come on the field for one goddamn bubble screen, man. Get out of here, bro. Like we got Oz and we got Blake and we got guys that can get downfield, man. Like that'll just be a luxury. And then they'll be complaining about we can't get the ball to them. I don't want that kind of heat right now. Moving on to the next question.
Oh, that's a good question. I like that question.
This one here?
Mike, go ahead and take that question, Mike. That's up your alley right there. Go ahead and take that one.
Wow, you just gonna set me up. You gonna try to set me up, bro.
I'm saying, you talk about really being a number 1. That's
man, look, I'm trying to be nice, bro. I'm trying to be mellow, Mike, today, bro. Y'all trying to set me up.
Nope.
I done talked too much shit about Calvary. I'll say this. I'm highly disappointed in him. I think he's. I think. I'm trying to find something nice to say. I'm really just playing like a straight up bitch. I'm just gonna be honest, man. He's playing like a bitch. I've been saying that. Ain't no way around it. I mean that's what you call it when you see a man running backwards on the field. What you call that?
Yeah, that's scary. That's scary.
I mean, he's playing like a bitch. Okay, let's get this straight. I didn't call him a bitch. I say he's playing like a bitch. All right, but when you look at his skill set, I've always said this. This dude has the potential to be the number one receiver in the game. He's a great route runner. He like when you talk about one of the best at yak yard, Calvin Ridley has the ability to be the best. All right, he can go up and get it. He's a touchdown. He gets touchdown. Unlike Julio Jones. Julio Jones has always been one of the most complete receivers. But if it's that one negative about Julio's game, he's not a touchdown guy. He does not get in the end zone. This is what Calvin Ridley can do. Calvin Ridley is a guy. He finds the open spot. He catches touchdown. He makes things happen. He scores. So when we talk about Calvin Ridley, I'm disappointed because I mean, the dude has a combined 200 yards receiving.
2 touchdowns.
200.
Hey,
200.
I just got a quick question to talk about receivers. Falcon fans, are y'all being petty or y'all feeling sorry for Julio Jones right now? Because y'all fleeced the hell out the Titans for that trade. I'm just letting you know now because I picked his ass up on my fantasy team. I've been mad. Thank God for Cooper Kupp. Y'all mentioned for Cooper Kupp, because Cooper Kupp been saving me lately because Julio,
the injury prone, man.
Like from the hairstyle to like y'all fleeced the hell out of the
y'all
fleeced the hell out of the Titans for that. I just want to say that y'all fleeced them for that deal.
I'm in the same boat with you, bro. I'm in the same boat with you, bro.
Yo, yeah, you ain't, dude, wild with that, man.
Hey.
I don't know what's up with that hell, dog.
Hey, Mike, what'd you say? You remember that time we went live and you was like, man, appreciate the Titans for doing good business and not have to take on that man contract. They took his contract and everything, bro.
They took on a whole contract. They gave us a second round pick. We're going to get a future pick from that. Yeah, I'm good, man. Look, I'm going to show y'all something. My brother's his wife. She got me this kid. She got me this Christmas gift about 2 years ago, right before Arthur Smith. She was being funny, but she gave me this. She gave me this for Christmas.
Oh, man.
And we ended up getting Arthur right before it happened. We ended up hiring Arthur Smith and trading away Julio. So look, I'm not getting this. Everybody say, why the hell you wearing that shit? That's the reason why. We got Arthur Smith and we got rid of Julio and we made them motherfuckers pay for it. So look, thank you, Titans, bro. I ain't never getting rid of that shit.
Good business, man. Good business. Hey, but we got a question for y'all though. Who will cover CP in the passing game if Gilmore is covering Pitts?
Play a lot of nickel. So remember we got AJ Boye too, who's been playing a lot of slot corner for it. Yeah. It'll probably be AJ, combination of AJ or Jeremy Chin if we're in big nickel, taking turns on Cordero.
How y'all
agree with that?
Well, here's the thing. It depends on where he lines up because I see that Mike Davis is leading with carries, but Cordell Paris is getting more yards per rush, when they're rushing out the backfield. So, if Cordell is lining up as a running back, I like, Shaq Thompson coming back lined up on him, from far as a running purpose. But if he's lined up in the wide receiver as a slot, then like I said, AJ Bouye, I like better. So it just depends on wherever y'all put him. Y'all got, Flash 2.0 going down there in Atlanta. So, it just depends on where he line up at.
He gonna be all over.
Everywhere.
They moving that joker. I like that, bro. 6 touchdowns already. Can't beat that.
Hey, T, you called that too, bro. That's a good call, bro. You called it.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Yeah. Ain't no team used him like that, bro. They haven't used him as a running back and a pass catcher. He's catching the ball at the backfield. Yeah. I had 300 yards with that man yesterday on Madden in one game. Like that's how cold Cordell Patterson is. He's too good. I mean, he's too good.
I mean, you got to say shout out to Dave Ragone, our offensive coordinator, because he probably spoke him up. You know, like told Arthur Smith, like, yo, get this dude. Like, I can do some things with him. You know, I know Arthur probably said Dave Ragone is from Chicago, so he probably spoke that dude up. It's like that guy, get that guy for peanuts. Like literally get him for peanuts. Nobody want him. They think he's just a kick returner and a punt returner. I can do some things with him, and the proof is in the pudding, though. But
it hasn't did nothing off of that either, Mag. No kick return yet. All plays have been on offense.
Yet.
The kick return coming though. He gonna get at least
one. Yeah, he gonna get one eventually.
It's coming.
It ain't gonna be this week though, but he gonna get one.
He said they gonna do
it week. Yo, here's another one, man. Rodney Brown said 24-17 Falcons. Any chance we trade Thor, Hayden Hurst before trade deadline? What you think?
That's a tough one. I want Hayden to be there, bro, but it's just we got a lot of playmakers moving forward, bro. And if somebody come with a good deal, they'll trade them. But if they ain't got no good deal for them, let's keep them. Let's see what we can do. We already paying them. That's how I feel. You gotta come. You gotta show me something.
Yeah. Well, who y'all tight end depth after that? Because I'm thinking, like, I mean, knock on wood. You know, but what if, you know, picks go down? Like, who's going to step up? You know, I think a lot of fans think a player supposed to get 100% of the snaps. Injuries don't happen. Like, this ain't Madden. We cut off all the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of freak shit can happen. Like, look what happened to J.C. Horn. You know, he was just backpedaling, broke 3 bones in his damn foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy shit can happen. So, I think fans underestimate the quality of having quality depth. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, you know, best team I can think of is the 2017 Philadelphia Eagles. They had 9 starters on injured reserve. They had quality backups, and they won the whole fucking thing. So, you know, you got to say something for having quality depth, you know, behind good playmakers that start. You know,
Kevin, they weren't supposed to win that game either. Julio dropped the touchdown. We ain't gonna act like he ain't dropped that touchdown. We would have been in that Super Bowl if he wouldn't have dropped that damn touchdown. So, for all the Julio fans, remember good and bad. Versus y'all, 2018, 2017, the same year, dropped a wide open touchdown.
I remember that.
I'm saying if Cam would have jumped on that fumble, we'd won Super Bowl 50. I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Cam checked out.
You know, if the if was a fifth, we'd be drunk as hell right now, fellas. Come on now.
Yo. But I forgot to even say it like in the chat, man. Yo, happy birthday, YMOF Jamal 05, man. Happy birthday.
That's what I'll tell you, bro. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah. Another question here. Yeah. Who is the best free agent out there that can help the defense on the line?
What's on the roster? We don't need a damn free agent.
I ain't talking about free agent, but there's somebody out there that I want, man. I've been watching this. Mike been talking this guy up. Mike and Twister and the rest of the AFN Nation been smoking this guy up. I've been hitting YouTube and I've been looking up Jordan Davis, man. There's a reason why this guy is called Godzilla. Whatever it takes, get that guy and put him at 5'10" and just tell him to go eat people. That's all I want. That's all I want. Him, Grady, Pennell, and Jordan Davis on that line, that 3-4. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Pick high enough.
Yo, what's the name? Mel Kiper's. Mel Kiper's big board. He's not even on the first round. But I mean, who the hell is Mel Kiper? But you know what I'm saying? Like on his big board.
I think that's perfect. That's perfect for Jordan Davis. Like the lower that he goes, the better it's gonna be off of him. The lower that he goes, the better it's gonna be for his career because he's not gonna have to immediately come in and be that impact guy. So if he drops in the middle round, the late rounds, he's going to go to a team like the Falcons and play next to a Grady Jarrett and play next to, whomever, a Lawrence and Dallas or something. Like he needs to go to a team. And honestly, I said this before, and a lot of people don't like it, but if I were him, I would skip the combine. I wouldn't even try.
Yes.
I wouldn't even try to even do anything in combine because you are a nose tackle. You was a nose tackle. You are essentially what a lot of defenses need right now. Because you got guys like Fourier, you got guys like Devin White. These guys are small linebackers who use their speed, and they need the big guys in front of them to make sure they maximize their talent. So you get a guy like Jordan Davis, if he goes high, he's gonna have a lot of expectations. So if I were him, I wouldn't even do anything in the combine. I wouldn't do a damn thing.
If you're a pro day,
do y'all think y'all can improve somewhere in offense and for free agency? Panthers? Who y'all look for?
Hell the fuck yeah.
Russell Okung at left tackle or something. No, Cam Newton.
the whole line.
Cam Newton for sure. And
I apologize.
I'll take Kelechi Osemele. I'll take a lot of dudes right now, bro. We down bad. We down bad up front. I'm gonna let Kel talk about the whole line though. He know more about that than me.
Yeah, I mean, I just pulled up real quickly because for me, I don't like giving up assets in a rebuild. So we already don't have no day 2 picks already. You know what I'm saying? With this upcoming draft, we gave up our 2nd round for Sam Darnold. We gave up our 3rd round for the cornerback CJ Henderson. So day 2, that Friday night, we just gonna be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Probably playing Madden our damn selves. But as far as me, I see a lot of offensive linemen with the salary cap heavily in our favor this upcoming year that I wouldn't mind us going after. Particularly, it depends on what type of, run style, style of blocking we do. Are we going to try to keep being a zone blocking team, or are we going to try to be a power man block running team? Because there's a difference, in the style of linemen that fit your scheme. So far, we're a zone blocking team. So if that's the case, I'm looking at, potential free agents coming up like a Dwayne Brown, who's currently with Seattle. I know he played for the Saints, but dude is hella good. Armstead, he's coming available. Hell, even Riley Reef of the Cincinnati Bengals, like them are the type of guys that if we're going to be a zone blocking, team that would fit our scheme, from free agency. And, if we don't, punish ourselves with a lot of dead salary cap, right now we only got $7.7 million. That's the lowest it's been in 4 years. Because last year we had 44 million, and the year before that we had 53 million. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we just finished paying Steve Smith off a couple of damn years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the dead cap. You know what I'm saying? So if we can avoid that, we can make some impact free agency on the offensive line.
I got a question. For a Panthers fan because I understand that Teddy was a decent quarterback, but what the hell are y'all thinking about giving that man that much money?
Man.
I mean, from me, my perspective, because I was a Teddy fan. When you think about it, if they would have let it played out, it wasn't really huge money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it looked up front. When you look at the guaranteed money, you're talking about $33 million for 3 years for a quarterback that if played for 3 years. I mean, that was planned to be the bridge quarterback till you find your future quarterback. I had no problem with the money. The problem for me is the fact that we gave up on him after year 1 because he doesn't throw the ball deep enough. He throws short passes. But that's the same damn thing Sam Darnold doing with Christian McCaffrey. And all of a sudden, it's not a big of an issue. They wanted that deep arm ball, deep. Someone throw the ball deep. Hell, he throwing it deep. It's just either to the other team or to the sideline. So just for me personally, I had no problem with the contract if he was allowed to stay at least till after this year, because after this year, he would only been a $5 million dead cap had we released him. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of owning him to $33 million, we would only had to pay $5 million. But since we released him early, we had to swallow $11 million of his $17 million this year, and it is what it is.
I mean, yeah, I'm a big JC fan, the dog, but I think the right move was to keep Teddy and draft either Mac Jones or Justin Fields, let them sit, develop, and then transition the quarterback that way. Then we missed an opportunity to draft the quarterback of the future
Why the hell did y'all pass on Justin Fields? He's an absolute perfect fit for what y'all do on offense.
Right.
I still, for the life of me, don't know what the hell y'all was thinking.
Hey, I love J.C. Horn though, but my problem is, bro, they came in and said it was gonna be a rebuild, right? It's gonna be a rebuild. You paid Teddy, but you could have just rocked with Will Greer. I mean, we was building anyway. Rock with Will Greer. We had Trevor Lawrence right now, or any quarterback you wanted, because we probably gonna be number one. Because Will Greer is not good, so you could have rocked with Will Greer for a year. We would have had Trevor Lawrence, and we could have went from there. See, now you behind because you wasting all this money on quarterbacks, trying to, I don't know. I don't understand what they were trying to do. They said they was rebuilding, but then they trying to compete at the same time. You got to pick a battle.
Right.
So right now we stuck with Sam Darnold for another year because we got to pay him $18 million next year. So we in bad shape.
These dudes out here playing Madden with the salary cap, man.
Yeah.
Man, you playing Madden with that salary cap, bro.
So we out of money and we out of draft picks. So it's just a fucked up situation, you know what I'm saying, for us, no matter what we do. I mean, it's like the lesser two evils. Do we suck it up with Sam another year and try to rebuild the rest of the team, like finally get this offensive line right, which, again, I was hollering for it that we should have did because this was the perfect draft, for us. When you look at the Kansas City Chiefs and their offensive line, they did it the right fucking way. Their top three interior offensive line has the highest run block win rate and the fifth highest pass block win rate going on right now. And they drafted Creed Humphrey out of Oklahoma. They got my boy who I wanted out of Tennessee, Trey Smith, which everybody passed over for because of his medical condition, but he's showing that, y'all made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? And they got the free agent guard out of New England, Thurney. So, they rebuilt their whole offense line. Now, I know their record not showing up, but just simply from film and playing, them guys playing their ass off. We had a chance to do the exact same thing, but we chose to go with players with a high RAS score, and they can jump a certain, man, fuck all that. This ain't Temple. This ain't Baylor. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches, you got to have some dogs. You got to have some people that's just going to look at their blow snot and be like, I'm finna beat your ass on this play, and I'm going to beat it over and over. We ain't got that. We got a whole bunch of church boys that can run fast, and it's showing up on the film.
Facts.
Damn, you sure you ain't got Dan Quinn Cousins or something on the damn team?
Yeah, I'm about to say, you sound like us last year, bro.
That sound like Dan Quinn.
Yo, four-man rush. I'm gonna ask all three of y'all, man, because Tony Wright got something on here. It's like, I don't know if it's breaking news, I don't know if it's official, but it says it's been reported by CBS Sports that a possible blockbuster trade between the Houston Texans and Carolina Panthers involving QB. You already shaking your head. Running back.
Trading Christian McCaffrey is not possible because of his contract. So I think the team was interested. Our owner is very aggressive. We wanted Deshaun Watson, but I think they're going to hold off until his legal troubles blow over. We may revisit it in March and we'll see. But McCaffrey won't be part of that deal. His contract's just not tradable. It'll probably be draft picks and maybe one of the young corners.
Yo, somebody
have enough assets because they asked for three. They asked for 3 first round. The dudes Carolina have these have the assets to even get that, and on top of and on top of like getting weapons around him. I know DJ Moore is a good receiver. Terrence Marsh is still up in the air as far as like what he can do for the team in the NFL, but like, do you have the assets to even build an offensive line? Because a guy like him, he's a mobile quarterback. He likes to move around, so you're gonna need quality offensive linemen, quality prospects to kind of offset what he can do.
Yeah,
but here's the thing about. I'm sorry, Will, but here's the thing real quick. Here's the thing about when you got a mobile quarterback, you got to have a different type of offensive line because them offensive tackles are taught to ride the defensive end players out. So if you got a mobile quarterback that's always trying to get out, you actually helping the defense. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, whether he's mobile or whether he's sitting in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the fundamentals of offensive line play. You just got to have the type of players that's versatile enough to handle, blocking for a mobile quarterback versus your traditional pocket passing quarterback. So it just all depends on that aspect.
which is exactly the reason why I said you have to have the capital to even upgrade the offensive line because, like you said, offensive line. When I did an interview with Kenny Foreman stated that he absolutely hated playing with Michael Vick because he never knew what Vick was going to be, and he could ride him, like you said, into a sack. So you're going to have a completely different offensive line, and like trading 3 number ones for Deshaun, and then you still have the offensive line that you guys have. Is that conducive to what you already do with Sam Darnold? I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
call from
y'all definitely need line too.
franchise quarterback. He tried to get Matthew Stafford, but Stafford said, "No, I don't want to play in Carolina." So that the trade was done. Actually, we had a deal done that was about to get signed, and Stafford said, "No, I don't want to go there." So he shot it down and got traded to LA. Then they went after Deshaun Watson, and that what happened there with his situation going on. I think they just kind of panicked and ended up with Sam Darnold, like plan E, and now here we are now.
But the crazy part about that, they was at Justin Fields' pro day when the conversation started about doing the trade for Sam Darnold. So what was it in my mind, that happened that they saw or they didn't like to feel comfortable about just drafting Justin Fields? Because we had someone that come on our podcast who's in the that's in the media, got a press credential with the media for the Panthers that was at the draft. And the rumor was that, with Justin Fields, there was some internal issues going on with as far as like his attitude and things like that was scaring off teams, which is why he dropped or whatever. So, you could take it for what it is, but it, for that deal to take place at Justin Fields' pro day, that's because they said the phone call was made immediately after they left to begin the talks to trade for Sam Darnold. I don't know what they saw or didn't like, but apparently whatever it was one of the reasons why the deal went through that day.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense. We're hearing character issues from Justin Fields before. So, hey, man, listen, I'm glad we stuck with Matt Ryan. At the end of the day, that man seeing ghosts as well. So I'm straight on that. So appreciate it. I'm just saying, man, we both dodged bullets. From what it looked like, we both dodged bullets. So let him stay in Chicago. I know he's an Atlanta native, but hey, sometimes that stuff don't work out, bro. So I'm glad we stayed where we got. But hey, we appreciate y'all joining us, man. It's been an hour and 30, man. It's Saturday, it's some Impact College games on. I don't want the fans to keep missing. We got 102 people on right now as we speak. So make sure you subscribe to all the platforms once again. What is it called for y'all guys? Four man rush. Make sure y'all subscribe and like their content, bro, and keep them in the algorithm. Make sure you lock in and subscribe to all our channels as well. They will be in the description. So make sure y'all check that out, bro. Appreciate y'all joining us too, though, bro. Really, DC set this up for us for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, hope we can do this again in a month and a half. You know what I'm saying?
December, right?
For the rematch, December 12th, after we after we play the Dolphins, and we got the bye week. So I think that's when we play you guys again. So let's do it again.
Things gonna look different then. Things gonna look a lot different in December.
Yeah.
So we could be talking about the draft, or we could be talking about playoff position. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so I guess like what this is like, like I said, y'all already know how I do. We getting ready to cut this off because baby girl downstairs yelling. So it's time for me to get on daddy duty. You know what I'm saying? So
all right.
Yeah. We're gonna do our final, we're gonna do our little goodbyes, and we're gonna get ready for this game. If y'all gonna watch, Georgia game, go Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Kev, if you wanna say your best P real quick.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Now I'm saying we about to say our little farewells for the show.
Okay. Nothing, man. Like I said, as soon as I get off here, I'm hitting the road. So, traveling mercies and speed and grace, you know what I'm saying, heading down to the ATL. Look forward to getting up with my four-man rush partner, Big Smooth, Eric Parker, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the Dirty Bird crew that, like I said, I've been friends with for years. Hey, man, sports weekend in Atlanta, I can't think of a better place to better place to be. I'm looking forward to it. And like I say, for those that like us, support the 4-man rush.
Hey, it's been a pleasure to be on today, bro. I appreciate y'all boys. I'm a fan of what y'all do. You know, I watch almost every Saturday. So I like what y'all doing, man. Keep doing it. And you can follow me at 601_DC. And then you can go to the website, the4manrush.com. You can find all of our social websites there. So appreciate y'all.
Always, DC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us again. You can follow our main Twitter account, which I run at 4Man Rush, 4OUR Man Rush. We're on Facebook. You can find our podcast on iTunes and Spotify. We're also a partner with Fansided, so you go to catcrave.com. You can see our podcast streaming live there as well. So again, thanks for having us. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Keep pounding.
And go Braves, goddammit.
So,
go fucking Braves. 3-1, baby.
Every time I hear keep down, I want to beat some pussy up. I don't know. Every time that's what they remind me of. We're gonna beat some pussy up.
Sam Darnold not allowing that to happen. I can't be flat cheeks right now because of Sam. Keep down the way y'all play, boy. Bye. I can't even get it in right now, man. I gotta wait.
Yo, Mike don't turn AFN into OnlyFans right now, man. We about to get up out of here, but we still.
Hey man, I hope this live don't be demonetized because of me, man. But hey man, look, I'm gonna say this one more again. All right, I continue to say this. Atlanta Falcons Nation is all about, bringing everybody together. Like we said before, you do not have to be a member of the Atlanta Falcons Nation, Atlanta Falcons fans to come here and have your voice be heard. There's a lot of content creators out here that just want to pretend as though they know every fucking thing. I don't know everything. This is why we have the 4-man rush on here, so they can teach us things about the game that we may not know. So this is a platform where we're trying to inform the average fan who wants to know more about the game of football. So all that bullshit that y'all hear from everybody else is, we think we know everything and we better than. Nah, bro. Everybody has an opportunity to come on the Atlanta Falcons Nation and let their voice be heard. So that's all I got to say about that. And you guys continue to support them, support us. Atlanta Falcons Nation, man, My Sports, Twisted Torch, 6-man K Styles, Miss Maggie T. She's the boss. She run all this shit, even trying to tell my ass what to do. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that, man.
I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
No, I'm good. All right, yeah, I already said it, man. Appreciate y'all, bro. We good.
All right, so I'm gonna say one last thing. I'm gonna get this out of here quick because my man Will, but below me was like he pounded. Well, I'm gonna say this to all the fans. We had Rise Up. How about show up? Show up, show out tomorrow, right? Make the stadium loud. Make it hard on Sam Darnold, please. I don't want to make it sound like it's like a freaking library in there. I'm embarrassed to see that sometimes, man. Go ahead and show out, man. Make some noise. It's okay. Ain't nobody want to arrest you for that. Make some noise, man. We 3-3. We right in the thick of this thing, man. Show up. Show some pride. Other than that, if you don't like that, it's whatever, man. So I'm going to see y'all next week. This is Red Clay Sports signing out. For my boys at the bottom, 4-man rush, subscribe. Mike, Twisted Torch, Magnus, we out. See y'all.